What we choose to fuel our bodies with today plays an important part in how we feel and function. Today, many people consume an omnivorous diet, which consists of the consumption of animal products and plants. However, when it comes to the environmental impacts, people tend to disregard and forget about it completely. According to the article Become a Flexitarian by Kim O'Donnell, 149 million acres produces animal feed from genetically modified crops that are designed to resist weed killers such as Roundup. These crops have become immune to outside chemicals sprayed on them, which has only called for the production of more genetically modified traits in plant seeds. These chemicals sprayed on these crops aren't at all the safest thing for animals to be consuming because they can affect their hormones and their growing process. Animal manure is also a big issue. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, U.S. livestock on concentrated animal feeding operations produced about 500 million tons of animal manure, which is far more than the surrounding soil on concentrated animal feeding operations could absorb as fertilizer. Because of this absorption issue, animal manure is typically stored in huge pools that are outside and prone to overflowing and leaking. A benefit towards the environment for an omnivorous diet is organic farming. A study from the European Journal of Agronomy covered 2 organic cropping systems following 6 years of organic management. One system was fertilized with green manure, which is consisted of growing plants that are then plowed back into the soil, and the other system was fertilized with dairy manure, which is the manure from a dairy animal. Focusing on the soil quality and crop production specifically, they found that the green manure had produced and yielded less nutrients than the dairy manure did. They also noted that the green manure would just have a general decrease in soil organic carbon over time. Another huge issue involved is greenhouse gases, which are gases that trap heat in the atmosphere. These are important because they determine our climate change, which is consisted of our sea levels, our weather, and how our land can be used. According to an article, Ecological Indicators by Elin Roos, feed production causes greenhouse gases due to the energy use in field operations, the feed processing and transport, the mineral manufacturing of fertilizers, and the soil emissions. Just the whole process of feed production for animals, the animal manure, and the energy distributions and operations greatly affects greenhouse gases. In closing, an omnivorous diet impacts many aspects of the environment, from the genetically modified crops and animal feed that also impacts the animal themselves, to the benefit of organic farming. This diet takes a toll on our land and air negatively and positively at the same time.